Welcome. This is Bruce Williams with Prep Hoops, your boys high school basketball content writer, rankings analyst, and exposure scout. Today is my great pleasure. I'm here with the number 18 player in our Prep Hoops class of 2022 class, 6'9", 225-pound, skilled four-man, Jalen Washington. Now, Jalen attends Gary Westside High School. The scouting report on this guy is amazing. He's a versatile offensive player, multi-level scoring ability. He shoots the ball well, both off pick and pop, as well as in catch and shoot situations. Washington scores well with his back to the basket, and he has great fundamentals to establish post position. He's one of the hottest recruits out here right now with offers currently from Michigan State, Purdue, Stanford, Iowa, Maryland, Illinois, Indiana, Alabama. Just think high major Power Five looking for one of the top stretch fours, and he's got an offer. Jalen, welcome. Thanks, man, so much for doing this interview with me.
No problem. It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Well, let's get right into it. You've played 7 high school games in 2 years, yet you have accumulated quite a bit of offers. If I'm a college basketball coach, talk to me a little bit about the type of player in person I'm getting in Jalen Washington.
I feel like a coach would be getting a very versatile player in me. I'm a very dedicated player, strives to work hard and get better every day, as well as encourage teammates and get better. I feel like they be getting a smart player, someone who likes to watch film and wants to get smarter. I feel like they be getting a good teammate and a good person as well, a person that takes their education just as seriously as they take basketball.
Now, we talked about, you had a couple of setbacks. Now, how long have you been back from your latest injury?
I was originally cleared on October the 15th, so it's been about like a month and a half.
And all athletes know being injured is a really, really difficult time, especially at such a young age. Who's some of the people around you in your circle that have helped you keep your spirits up during your whole rehab process?
I got my mom and my dad. My parents really definitely they helped me stay positive and looking forward to coming back and just keeping my head down and working hard. My siblings as well. I've had a lot of family members as well. Just give a lot of encouraging words, and my coaches and my teammates and a couple of close friends. It has all been given the same positive encouragement.
That's great to hear, man. You always want to have that circle around you that keeps you positive. Now, I watched a lot of film on you recently, and as far as your game, I like to call you a throwback modern big. You mix a lot of old school fundamentals together with some new school skills. Can you just describe your game for me?
I feel like I'm an inside out player. Try to start uh, behind, like back to the basket, just working the post to free up my game on the perimeter. I feel like I can knock down shots from the catch and shoot. I feel like I can knock down shots from the catch and shoot on the perimeter as well as in the catch and shoot situation. Pick and pop situation. Um, I just feel like I try to keep things simple. I don't want to complicate things and just be efficient as possible.
Now, who's some of the players that you model your game after?
There's definitely a lot of players that I look up to and try to model my game after, taking bits and pieces from several players, but just like to list a few. Tim Duncan, obviously one of the greatest big men of all time. He just keeps the game really simple and one of the most efficient players, and that's something I model to be. Anthony Davis, one of the most skilled big men right now. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest. Kawhi Leonard, probably my favorite player. And there's a lot more, but those are just a few.
Now, what I was really impressed when I watched you on film is I like the way that you fundamentally posted up. Getting a low base, having high hands, giving that guard a good target to throw you the ball, but you also can step out and shoot the ball as well. What do you spend more of your time on, working on your low post game or shooting the basketball?
I would definitely say shooting the ball. Um, my coaches ever since I've been in the gym. They just try to make sure I get form shooting right, catch and shoot, just so that that's a skill that I always have. And then I would say I post up. I work on posting up a lot, but definitely catch and shoot. Just working on having the skill of shooting.
And which do you like more, scoring the ball down low or shooting the three?
Uh, it doesn't really matter to me as long as you get the bucket.
Okay, okay, I hear that. Now, what areas of your game are you working on to improve right now?
Definitely defense. Working on staying low and shifting my feet and becoming a good defender. Um, I would definitely say on the perimeter, driving on the perimeter, just making the right reads, and those would probably be the two biggest things. But as well as all the things that I feel like I do well, as scouts feel like I do well now, posting and catching and shooting, just maintaining those skills and building on those.
Now, I know you got to be excited to be getting out here and playing. I looked at some of the rankings. You know, Gary Westside is projected to have a really, really good year this year. What's some of your team goals that you have, that you have set for yourself?
Really, just to be the best team we can possibly be, and whatever accolades and accomplishments that come with that, that'd be great as well. So just building on our team chemistry and becoming better players and better teammates.
And what about individually? I know everyone loves to talk team first, and it always should be team first. But have you set some individual goals and milestones that you'd like to achieve this year?
Yeah, really just to be a great leader, be a great teammate, and go 100%. But as well, try to assess the game and get a better feel for the game while I'm playing.
Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, you've received offers from a ton of schools. Can you just talk a little bit about, again, some of the schools that have, contacted you and offered you, as well as some of the schools that have reached out to you during your rehab and after undergoing your injury?
Yeah, there are a lot of schools that reached out, and that's just I feel like that was just a huge blessing for them to reach out and be able wanting to talk to me and offer me, and I feel like that was just great getting to pick their brains and getting to get a little bit of a feel for what the college life is like.
And I mentioned, you've got schools like Indiana and Purdue, which are hometown schools. You've got places like Michigan State, which has, a Hall of Fame coach in Tom Izzo. So you're going to have a lot of different choices and a lot of different decisions to make when it comes from choosing your school. What's some of the factors that you weigh in when making that ultimate decision?
Well, some of the factors I would say one would be, does the school support my major? I plan on majoring in business management and administration. Next, I would say would be the environment and social life at the school. What is the diversity? How diverse is the school? I would say how I fit into the team system. What type of system do they run, and how do I fit into that system? What type of style do they like to play? And my relationship with the coaches and my teammates, my future teammates.
Now, I like that the first part was about your major. Now, you are a 4.0 National Honor Society student. Is that correct? To see guys that do it in both, on the court as well as in the classroom. Now, you also have a brother that's currently playing college basketball as well. Now, have you reached out to him and used him as a resource, just to help give you some information about the decision-making process?
We talk every other week. Even if I don't ask a question and he just tells me something that he feels I should know, and just hold on to that information and use that for later. But yeah, he's definitely been a big help, him and my sister as well.
Well, this game is a grind. When you look down the road, 5, 10 years from now, what do you want to see yourself, not only as a basketball player, but just what do you want to have accomplished from the experiences that you've learned right now playing basketball?
Obviously, I want to become a better player. Definitely would be max out my potential. But off the court, I want to be a great person, a great help in my community, and a great man as I grow up. And really, that's just those are probably the biggest things that I want to look back on and say that I accomplished.
Well, that's awesome, man. I really appreciate you sitting down and talking with me. Now, when's the first West Side game?
December 1st.
December 1st?
December 1st.
Well, perfect. I'm going to keep an eye on you. I know you're really, really excited to get out there. Thank you so much for your time. Get off your feet, and I really enjoy catching up with you.
No problem.
Hey, guys.